Hey folks, Gene Rathman here, Try New Stuff Guy, and I am with my son back there, my wife right there, and we are on a 2 or 3 day trip to look at 7 different haunted, or I don't know if they're haunted or not, but they're ghost towns. So it's central Washington from this level up to the Canadian border. Hi! There's our 2 little surprise guests with us, so we're gonna see if they do anything for us. So we're gonna document most of the trip here and see what happens. So hopefully we don't get lost. We have the navigator.
That's right.
There.
Looks like you're picking my nose.
All right, so part of our trip requires us to stop off, get some water, and we're at the local water hole. So you can see that there. So we have some water to cook with while we're on our little camping trip, checking out the haunted towns, or the ghost towns. I don't know why I keep calling them haunted towns. I don't know if they're haunted or not. All right, so we finally made it to our first destination. We are in Govan, Washington. Here is the ghost town. Right over here, right there, is an actual house resident. So we can't go over there, but over here is the parts that are shut down. There we go. Old time stuff up in here. Oh, there's some evidence of recent stuff. Mosquitoes everywhere. Let's see if we get a closer look though. Definitely run down.
There's a secret tunnel to the basement. It's very sketchy looking. There's a house on there. We can go in there. Outhouse looking thing. Here we got some tetanus shots. Mysterious dirt.
This is the church of the ghost town. we are gonna go inside. Hopefully.
I go left, you go right.
Recording. Alright, Gene and Anthony is at the church of the abandoned.
Watch out for glass. Watch out for glass. There's a wall. Deer hoof. Strange intact chair. With some zip ties. A chair in the corner. Ooh. Now we have a matching set. Coming. Ooh, that is a big bird nest.
And there's, saw something little fuzzy.
Oh,
Up to the right. There's two big birds in there. Can you see them on the camera?
yeah, I can.
Hey fellas, we're just passing through. Don't mind us. I can't get this any higher.
Staring very intently at us.
Oh yeah, let's not get too close though. Maybe there's birds because there's bird poop. There's buds.
I wonder where the poof is. Asthma. Darkness. Darkness. Rubble.
What about upwards? I don't see no deer foot. What's that?
Squawk.
You okay? Yeah, birdies, I'm really close to you. swoop down and pick your eyes out. I'm gonna laugh at you.
Waiting for it. Oh, jeez. Looking at the bird now.
So that's the Ghost Town Church. Not totally abandoned. A couple birds up there still. But I'm done. Let's get back to the wife and White Shadow. Okay, back outside the church. Beep. What? A thing?
Ivy hole?
Stick your finger in there.
Stick your finger in there.
Probably rat nest or mouse.
Right there.
Rat. An animal. There he is, the boy we've all been looking for, Anthony Taylor Rathbun. Booyah. All right, so that's the abandoned church, the Ghost Town Church. Okay, folks, we're at stop number 2. This is day number 2. We are in Sherman, Washington, and according to the website, which I'll post in the comment or the description below, there's supposed to be a church, a school, and a cemetery that is in this abandoned town, or this ghost town. So I'll put in the cemetery drive-through that we just did, and it's really windy outside, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to be, so here it comes.
Oh, it's all grass. Please sign registered inside.
Careful, what?
There's green over there.
There, yeah. I was just gonna turn around, then I saw this part. Electric fence.
Oh, on the other side.
Quite sure this is the actual
I
driving
don't
part.
think there is an actual driving part anymore. Oh, gracious. Oh.
Cute little small.
I suggest you just wait. Apparently not. Might as well just stop right here.
So I think this is the school. Wind's not so bad over here. And here comes the wind again. So this is inside. It's like someone's just using it for storage. There are some noises coming from inside. A couple of bangs I've heard. Could be the wind, of course. That's really sad that this is what people do. That's really sad. Alright, so that's Sherman, Washington. Stop number 2. So far I'm not very impressed with these ghost towns. Not even a town, it's like a dilapidated building. But we'll see what number 3 has for us. Up towards what, the Canadian border, right?
Yep, we're going to Bodie.
Going where?
Bodie, Washington.
Bodie! Alright folks, forgive the hair, but we're finally in the 3rd spot, Bodie, Washington. This is more of the ghost town I was thinking of. Check this out. Let's see if I can flip this around. Yep, upper story fell down on the lower story. That's what she was saying. Oh, that's one big pile of crap. Snoopy. A moose. Bears are more pebbly. A lot of chicken wire. It's an old curtain rod.
Really?
Yeah. Not sure how we'll get the other piece. If it's, original to the house or not, but. Watch out for nails, Anthony. That's what you do.
Yeah, see?
These should fall out. I don't know. I don't trust that one. Oh, here's the wire. That seems okay. It's definitely bowing down big time. It's definitely bowing down big time. Yeah.
There's definitely nails sticking out. There's a closet.
Mm-hmm. It's more of a cupboard.
Linoleum. Or barbed wire. Is that another hanging rack?
I don't know if that's the same one from last time.
It's there.
Good thing I can't read. Alright, so here's the big double tall house. Big hole in the floor. Oh, here's the stairs to go up. After we check out down here, do you want to go upstairs? A lot more poop patties in here too. Oh yeah. I'm not, but he said he is.
Gonna get up the stairs. Ooh. That's super sketch. The ever so classic pictures. Another graffiti. There's Beth. It smells like poo.
You go potty? There's a double outhouse over there.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. The dogs and I are going to check out up here. It's an outhouse for two. Yep. Oops, bunk. Looks like an animal got down there too. Okay. All right, y'all, so this is Bodie. So far, my favorite stop. This is what, number 3?
Yeah, in an actual town.
Yep, it's the third town. Air quotes on that one. It actually has more than one building to check out. And you can definitely tell it's an older one because it has a double outhouse over there.
7, 8, 9 buildings, I think.
Yeah, about 9 buildings or so. So by far, the coolest one. I would say if your time is short and you don't have time to do all 7 or 8 towns, skip the first 2, go straight to Bodie first.
Yeah.
So we'll check out the next one. All right, y'all, we made it to our 4th stop, Chesaw, Washington. It's not very exciting. I would say skip this one because you got that building right there.
But there is a museum.
There is a museum somewhere. We're gonna hit the museum?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hit the museum, see if it's worth your time. But so far, we have a whole lot of stuff going on, you know, building-wise, but that one whole building, I think that's the abandoned, haunted ghost town.
Ghost town.
Ghost town. So, next stop, the museum. Ooh. Finally made it to the next place, and it turns out that the museum that my wife wanted to go to was actually in the next ghost town called Molson. And Molson has a whole population of 35 people. So it's not totally abandoned, not totally a ghost town, but it looks like they turned it into some kind of outdoor museum kind of thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So they call this Old Mason. Let's ring this bell. Yeah, that's cool. So again, not really a haunted ghost town or a ghost town thing. I don't know why I keep saying haunted, but it's not really a ghost town. But it's still fun. I'd come here. Okay, so we came back to Molson after we went to the little museum. I threw some pictures in there for you, but there is a lot more to Old Molson. I know I said Mason earlier, but Old Molson, there's a lot more to it than what I showed you in the video. There's all kinds of stuff behind the buildings that I showed you. There is a homestead cabin from 1908 that they preserved everything here. There's a bank, there's the cabin, there's the old tile making place, farm equipment, you name it, it is here from the early 1900s. It is pretty cool. They preserved everything very, very well. And what baffles me is there's like no guards here. There's no security. Nothing's bolted down. You can poke at it. You can touch it. They do have some stuff that is roped off so you can't destroy the integrity of the place. But other than that, if it doesn't have a sign that says don't touch, you can touch it. You can even lick it if you want to. I wouldn't suggest it because a lot of rusty stuff, you'll give your mouth a nice little rusty cut and get some tetanus in you or something like that. So don't do that. But you could if you wanted to. But it's pretty cool. It's even has like an old general store. So definitely put this one on your map to go visit and come out and check out Old Molson. And when you get a chance to, head down the road a piece and look at the old museum. There used to be a schoolhouse. It'll be on the left-hand side about quarter mile down. You'll see it there. It's the only biggest brick building that there is. So come and check it out. Up next is going to be Nighthawk, I believe. And then that'll be the last one. We're probably going to find a place to camp tonight. Hit up Nighthawk tomorrow and head home after that. So, yeah, good night. All right, y'all, so bad news. We went over to find Nighthawk Ghost Town, but the only trail that the maps show is through private property and it says no trespassing. So you can take that one off your list if you plan on doing that one. But overall, I'm glad we came this way and we went to the 5 or so that we did. I had a good time. What about you, Anthony?
I had fun.
Yeah. Danielle?
Good time. Good family time.
Doggies? Bark, bark. That means yes. So definitely check it out. Hit the ones that we suggested. You can skip the smaller ones, but at least 2 or 3 of them are definitely worth your while. So if you have any other ideas about what we should check out for you, let us know. Give a like and a subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy.